What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my Revelations 2 video. This is going to be Gauntlet 5 All Missions on Code Red. Before I get started, I'm going to show you guys the weapons I will be using. So first it's going to be the normal Miramasa, capacity level 8, extended burn level 5, fire ammo level 4, charge shot B level 5, and then I'm going to show you my full burst Miramasa, capacity level 10, close range level 5, full burst, fire ammo level 2, and extended burn level 2. And I'm going to show you guys my Magnum, capacity level 8, fire ammo level 4, long range level 3, extended burn level 4, BSAA, and damage level 9. So I'm only going to be using 3 weapons. So now I'm going to show you the skills. Rocket launcher level 10, stealth cloak level 5, decoy bottle level 10, smoke screen bottle level 5, sniper rifle mastery level 20, magnum mastery level 15, melee master level 10, scavenger level 10, powering up level 10, katana level 5. And then of course I'll be doing this 5 levels down from the recommended level. So that makes it 85. So let's get started, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope this helps you guys out. So if you guys watch my my old video, pretty much it's the same level, but it was just on very hard. I'm just going to pretty much be using the same strategy. Just going to stand on top of the desk here, just going to constantly look around to see who I can shoot, and then not give the enemies a chance to come inside. So most of the time I'll be using my single shot rifle, and then you'll see me at times using my burst rifle. So the burst rifle is going to help when there's a group of enemies coming at the crystals, because this mission is, protect the target, uh, the teal crystal looking thing. So it could take damage, but if it takes too much damage and if it breaks, pretty much you failed the mission. So most of the time you're not going to get hit as long as you don't shoot the enemies, or if the enemies aren't close to you. At least that's from what I found. So then the Iron Head came in, just going to hurry up and burst shoot him with the rifle. Just going to take him out quickly before he can get close to me and or the targets. And took out that minion there just quickly with the Magnum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Magnum most of the time, my rifle most of the time, and then you'll see me use my rifle later on in this level, just to save a little bit of, just to save some bullets, because at least from what I found, the Magnum seems to be more effective later on, around after you kill like 20-something enemies. Because there's going to be a horde of enemies after like 30, so Magnum's going to help out a lot, and of course the rocket launcher if you have one as well, so which I do and I will be using. But just make sure, you're constantly looking around, finding enemies, and then I use the burst rifle there because there's like 2 enemies there. I just want to hurry up and take them out and not single shot them because it just take too long with my single shot Miramasa, so I used the burst version. And then I killed the bugs, took them out the Magnum. So then, like I said, you're just going to constantly be looking around, see what kind of enemies are around. Use the rocket launcher there because I have 3 rocket launchers that I can use, and I have my rocket launcher maxed out, so why not use it? And I felt that it was the best time to use it, so that's why I used it. So there's about, I'm about pretty much halfway. Just one more enemy will make it halfway. So after I kill this enemy, it'll be 20. So now I am at 20. So I should be using my Magnum pretty soon. Just going to take out that enemy there. Shot him in the head. Just going to shoot this enemy before he has a chance to even hit the teal-looking crystal. Shot the explosive guy before he came in. Shooting this guy here now with the rifle. Just going to take him out real quick. So took him out. There's bugs. We're just going to take out the bugs with the Magnum. I haven't gotten hit by the bugs, so you guys shouldn't get hit by the bugs either. As long as you're standing on top of this desk area here, you should be fine and avoid the bugs. So there's gonna be enemies coming, a lot of them now. So I'm just going to hurry up and take out enemies as fast as I can before they get close to me. So this enemy literally got very, 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 very close to me, so I was able to take him out fairly quickly. So now I'm going to stand back on top of the desk now. There's going to be a Majini coming through, Executioner. So what I did there was I threw a shock bottle and then shot the rocket launcher to do extra damage, since the shock bottle uh, does more damage when they're shocked. And then now I'm just trying to take out the enemy as quickly as I can with the Magnum. I felt that at this situation there was way too many enemies. One enemy got near me, so I used the stealth cloak, ran away, took out the enemy that was on the right side of the crystal, and then these enemies were hitting that crystal far from the left. So then what I did was decided to use my rocket launcher. After I shot my Miramasa burst version at one of the enemies, I was like, why not use the rocket launcher? So I used the rocket launcher, took out 5 enemies. There's just one more enemy now. And there he is. I'm just going to shoot him here with my burst rifle. And that is going to be it for Gauntlet 5 Mission 1 on Code Red. So I will be moving on to the next mission. Alright, you guys, Mission 2, let's do it. Still going to be doing this 5 levels down from the recommended level. So that makes me level 85. Alright, so this mission, what you're going to do is follow the path I'm going. You're going to go all the way up. So I use a stealth cloak here just so the enemies couldn't see me and I could safely go all the way up. So as long as you're following the pathway that I'm following, you should be fine. Shouldn't run into any problem. Shouldn't get hit. And so what you're going to do is come all the way up here. There's going to be a dead end. You're going to turn around and you're going to pretty much shoot every enemy before they even come close to coming close to you. And this is pretty much like the best method that I found. It works on very hard. It works on Code Red. It probably works on the other modes too as well. But by doing this, you should be able to take out all the enemies with no problems whatsoever, all 63 enemies. And you're just going to, you know, just make sure you have a little bit of good aim so they don't get close to you. You're just going to keep this up. Make sure you have, you know, an arsenal of weapons. And you should be fine from here. You're just going to keep shooting away. And the enemies are going to die very, very, very quickly. So, you know, a rifle and a magnum will do you just fine. And then, you know, if you need any other things to bring with you, you can always bring, you know, bottles and stuff with you as well. And then when the going gets tough, you have the stealth cloak, as long as you're using Hunk, or as long as you have the stealth cloak inherited to other characters as well. You could do that too as well. So we're just going to keep this up. Nothing really special that, you know, like I said, you need to do. You just, you know, make sure you have good aim with your, you know, rifle and or magnum. And you literally should be fine. And then you want to make sure you have, you know, your sniper and magnum mastery pretty high. I have my rifle mastery to level 20 and my magnum mastery to level 15, so that's more than enough. So we're going to keep this up. So usually what I do, if you guys aren't noticing, I'm trying to go for their legs. So when you do shoot them in the legs while they're running, they will fall over. And that will give you time to shoot them before they can even attempt to get close to you. And then now hunters are going to start coming out around like enemy, I think it's like enemy 20-ish or so. So like after like enemy 20, they start coming around like enemy 22, like, you know, after you killed like 22 or 23 enemies. And then, of course, you know, you're going to want something really fast so you can shoot them before they get close. I, you know, tend to use the Magnum. Of course, you could use like a sniper rifle too, like the SVD rifle. That would be a good choice as well, because that shoots very fast, but I think Magnum is the better choice. So I used a burst there just because I could, and because honestly, I don't know why I used the burst rifle on the hunter, but I just felt that it was best suited for that situation, so that's why I used it. So I was just blowing that hunter away with the Magnum, and we're just going to keep doing that to hunters before they try to attempt to get close to us. So now back to using the rifle. I'm just going to just keep shooting down the normal enemies here. And then of course, if you can shoot the enemies in the head, that will help out too a lot, because you'll be able to kill the enemies a lot faster. So there's an enemy right there just kind of standing there, so that's why I decided to shoot him. Got more enemies coming towards me, so I'm just going to do my best to take them out before they can get close to me. This one's running super slow, so just going to take him out, even though he's got a barrier around him. He's just a normal enemy, so it's no need to get behind him. I could just use the burst rifle to take him out, which I did there. So now we have 2 exploding enemies. I was able to take both of them out, and I was able to damage the one that was in the back as well. And now I'm using the Magnum, running out of Magnum bullets, but I still have enough to take out enemies. So almost finished here. Got about 17 more enemies. 16 now. And then just gonna take out the exploding enemy before he gets close. So then, since I'm kind of low on bullets now, I decided to use a decoy bottle, and then plus there was the Napads coming at me, aka the big brutes. So that's why I also threw a decoy bottle as well, so they couldn't get close to me. And then I just shot the rocket launcher at their face, or one of them at least, and took one out. This one here, I'm going to take out. There's an enemy running towards me as well, so I decided to use a stealth cloak just to play it safe. And I also took out the Napad in the process. So now there is another one. So what I'm going to do is throw a shock bottle, and then I'm going to shoot the rocket launcher just to do more damage. But I believe what happened here was I totally missed. I think when I shot that rocket launcher, I didn't shoot it close enough to him, so that's why I missed. And I had to waste more bullets here. But luckily I did have bullets to, to use on him, thank God. So just make sure when you do use the rocket launcher, make sure you shoot it near the enemy or on the enemy. If you want to play it safe, you can always shoot it on the enemy as long as they're big enough, because it'll be easier to shoot them. At some levels, you'll end up shooting the rocket launcher on the ground and it'll go right through. So just throwing that warning out to you guys. Here's a Speedy Hunter coming. I hate Speedy Hunters, so you just want to hurry up and take out the Speedy Hunter as quickly as you can before they even attempt to get close to you, because they can be very annoying close up. So here's another hunter coming, but luckily we're in a very small area and it's a straightaway as well, so I'm able to shoot the hunter easily with no problems. I threw a decoy bottle just to distract the enemies, so I'm able to shoot them while they're being stupid and try to hit the bottle. And then I also did that because to use the rocket launcher, so I was able to shoot all of them with the rocket launcher, was able to kill all the enemies. So now pretty much that is it for this mission. Just like I said, go up to that area up there, stand in that corner up there, should be fine, should be able to complete the mission with no problems like I did, and that is about it. So moving on to the next mission. So alright you guys, mission 3. So of course level 85, I'm going to use that as my recommended level. And also too, I didn't tell you guys, but I'm also using an anti-material rifle as well. I did not show that, but if you go into my my other previous Code Red video, which was Gauntlet 4, you'll see the stats on the anti-material rifle. So this stage is going to be very easy. You're just going to pretty much shoot everything that you see. So any enemy that you see, you're either going to use your Miramasa, Magnum, or Burst Miramasa. So most of the time you're just going to see me use my Miramasa, just the normal version. shot that barrel there, but I think I actually wanted to shoot the enemy, but the barrel did help because I don't usually use that barrel anyways, because enemies usually don't get that close. But I'm taking out this elemental enemy there with the Miramasa. I'm going to take out this enemy. Shot him in the leg, he fell, killed him. So there's just going to be more normal enemies I'm just going to take out here and just take them out before they can even attempt to get close. And then there's also ammo behind here as well. So if you need ammo, there's a couple crates behind there that you can crack open and get ammo. So I did shoot that barrel to take out some of the enemies, which I was successful, which was good, because usually when I shoot the barrels, I'm really bad at them, but was able to time it correctly. And I take out this elemental enemy before he can even attempt to get close to me. And just taking out more enemies before they can get close. So now I'm going to use the Magnum now, as I felt it was the right weapon to use during this time. So just gonna shoot this guy here with the Magnum, and just as I kill him, he's going to explode, and the guy running towards him is going to take burn damage, which was pretty cool. So then now that enemy's dead, we got this guy getting close to me, so I just killed the Iron Head with the electric bottle rocket launcher combo, which works all the time. So then that creature in the back, I forgot his name, but you just want to take him out as quickly as you can, because when they throw hands at you, it's very annoying. So that's what I did. I took him out quickly. So then now there's more enemies coming to attack me. Just going to constantly look around to see who's coming close to me. I'm just going to use the Magnum or the rifle. So now I'm switching to, I thought I was switching to the rifle to use, but just took out that guy with the Magnum with no problems. Couple barriered enemies. Here's a normal enemy. Took him out. There's a couple enemies over here. Decided to use the electric bottle rocket launcher combo because there's a good amount of enemies over there. Looked like about 3 or 4 enemies that were over there, so I decided why not use the rocket launcher, so I took them out. So took him out. We're going to take this enemy out quickly as well. Just going to let him come by on top of the car so I can easily just kill him. Got about 9 enemies left. So I'm doing great. Just have a few more enemies to take out. So now we have that stupid enemy that throws the freaking tentacle hand at you. So you want to take him out quickly. But what I'm going to do is take out these enemies first. Take out the big guy there. Has a good amount of health, so that's why I'm using my burst rifle. Use my burst rifle on the barriered elemental enemy. Use my burst rifle there on that enemy because the reason why I'm using my burst rifle now is because I don't have a lot of enemies left to kill, and I have a lot of sniper rifle bullets, so that's why I was using my burst rifle. So you see me using the Magnum on that tentacle monster there. You know, Magnum or burst rifle works. Either or works, just depends on what you want to use. And then after you kill that enemy, you just want to take out the other ones that are coming on top of this car. And then I killed the Iron Head with the rocket launcher just because I had a rocket launcher to use. And then I killed another of those stupid tentacle enemies. And we just have one more Iron Head. I'm just going to use the Miramasa, the burst version. Just going to take him out fairly quickly since I used the shock bottle. And then just another round of my burst bullets. And the Iron Head is dead. Unlock the doorway. Pass the stage. Mission complete. Moving on to mission 4. So I hope this this mission helped you guys out with me commentating on it. Hopefully you guys won't have any trouble, but of course if you do, you can always send me a message. So alright, moving on to the next one, which is mission 4. Level 85 recommended level. So let's do it. So this mission can be a little annoying, but I'll show you guys how to do it effectively. So use your stealth cloak. You're going to hurry up and kill this enemy as quickly as you can. So there's one of the tentacle enemies. There's going to be more. We just wanted to do that because that creature's annoying. And then you're going to burst the other two that I just did just now. You're going to come around this way. There's going to be another one. You're just going to hurry up and take it out as quickly as you can. Come over here near this tunnel area and you're going to use this as your hiding spot. And you're going to use it to kill a horde of enemies that are going to come at us. And then there's going to be another tentacle enemy, so you're just going to do your best to shoot him or exactly where I'm shooting him. You should be able to take him out with no problems without getting touched. And the tentacle enemies can hit his buddies as well, and they will take damage, so that's pretty cool. So was able to kill him, was able to avoid his stupid hands. So now after we have those enemies out the way, we're going to go to this other side here, where we killed the first tentacle enemy. So I'm going to try to burst all three of them, which I was successful. There's going to be another one that's going to spawn. I'm just going to burst him. We get the key, and we are out of this area now, so we can use this. We finally open the door now. So now in this part here, there's going to be dogs that are going to spawn. So you're just going to use the magnum, and you're just going to take them out as quickly as you can. They're all mostly going to come around this side. So you're just going to want to come over here on this side, wait till you have a free shot, and then you're going to blow them away. And then you're just going to wait patiently. And then if you guys don't know, there's poison over here because there's a moth enemy there. We're just going to take him out, which I did successfully. There's going to be another invisible moth enemy that we're going to take out after I'm done killing these dogs. So they're going to be very noticeable when you see them. So a good spot to stand is the spot where I'm standing. You should be able to kill them all with no problems. Of course, there's going to be more coming out, but you just want to hurry up and do your best to take them out quickly. So there's the other one. I'm just going to do my best and shoot him far, far, far away, which I did. I was successful. He died by my burn. So I'm going to open the doorway here. There's going to be a lot of enemies over here. So what I did was I used my stealth cloak. I used my rocket launcher to take out a couple enemies. And then the rest of the enemies, I'm just going to use my magnum and just take out the rest of the elemental enemies. And should be okay from there. And you know, if you feel like you're going to get you're going to take damage, or if the enemies are surrounding you, you can always, of course, you know, run away and you know, come up these stairs and just kind of you know, put yourself in a better position so you can kill the enemies without taking any damage like I did. So now we have is 2 more enemies. Going to take out the dog, which I did successfully. Take out this enemy with the magnum with no problems. Use the anti-material rifle for the last 2 shots actually, but that's okay because I thought he was going to die by the magnum, but he didn't, but that's alright. Nonetheless, I killed him. Mission complete. Very, 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 very short mission. Moving on to mission 5. So alright you guys, mission 5, recommended level 85. So let's do it. Alright, so this mission can be a pain as well, so we'll tell you guys the best way to do this. So there's going to be a revenant and a normal enemy here, so you're just going to hurry up and take them out quickly. And then there's going to be more enemies spawning in front of you. You're just going to hurry up and just take out these enemies as quickly as you can. Just use the magnum, it's very effective and very quick as well. So the reason why I'm backing up, because I remembered that after you kill those 2 enemies that I did, there's going to be enemies kind of spawning in front of you. So that's why I backed up. So you're just going to keep your distance, take out enemies as quickly as you can. So after I killed the 11th enemy, I moved over to the side over here a little bit. After I killed the 12th, I came over here at this corner area here. And I'm going to start throwing decoy bottles now to distract the enemies. And there's also going to be an enemy behind me, but the enemy never hit me because I've been using my decoy bottles to distract him, which helped out a lot. And almost got shocked by that other enemy as well, but I was able to safely get out of that situation. And then I used my rocket launcher to take out the enemies that were over there near the decoy bottle, and I was successfully able to blow them all away. So then you're just going to keep this strategy up. Just make sure you have a decoy bottle on you at all times, and then you're just going to keep using it so you can get a clear shot on the enemies. And then, like I said, just stay in this cornered area here, and you should be fine. Shouldn't run into any problems. And then, of course, you have a stealth cloak just in case. So then I use my stealth cloak, actually, just to hurry up and take out this revenant enemy. The elemental version, I just wanted to take him out quick. I didn't want him to run into any problems, so that's why I used the rocket launcher. And then I had to actually burn him to kill him, because rocket launcher doesn't kill the revenants. You actually have to use, you have to actually burn them or shoot their weak spot. So after you kill the 23rd enemy, which was that elemental revenant, enemies are going to start coming down the stairs. So you just want to keep your distance. And then there's one that spawns on that side. You just keep your distance, shoot them with a fast weapon. I'm using the Magnum. That's fast enough. And or you can use your burst rifle, whatever you prefer. But I'm using the Magnum since it's the most ideal and the quickest weapon that I have. So just like I said, keep your distance. You should be fine. Shouldn't run into any problems. So just keep shooting away. We're almost done here. Kind of backing up because the elemental enemy kind of got close to me, so that's why I backed up a little bit. And then there's going to be an invisible revenant enemy coming up here, which is right there. So I decided to use the rocket launcher on him. And the reason why he died so quickly was because I already put the burn on him, so when I shot the rocket launcher, he died instantly. So that is it for that mission. So that was another quick mission as well. Moving on to mission 6, and I hope this mission 5 video helped you guys out. Moving on. So the last and final mission of Gauntlet 5. So, of course, recommended level 85. So let's do it. So this mission isn't too bad either. You're just going to take out enemies very, 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 very quickly. So we have a barriered enemy here. Just going to take him out with the Magnum. Probably could have used the Miramasa burst, but that's alright. And then those two enemies that I killed, I was able to get a 2-for-1 deal there. So I didn't have to use a lot of bullets for them. Just taking these enemies out with the Magnum very quickly. The reason why I'm using the Magnum is because there's going to be stronger enemies later on, so that's why I'm using the Magnum. So then I used the rocket launcher on the Ironhead Elemental, and there was another enemy near him as well, so I was like, I don't want to deal with this, I'm just going to take him out quickly, so that's what I did. Took out that elemental enemy there. Just going to take out some more enemies here while standing far away. And then of course you don't want to run too far ahead because there's an enemy that does come behind you, but I was able to avoid that because I was standing far away, so let that be a warning for you guys. And then took out that bug-looking enemy, big cricket, whatever you want to call it. Open the doorway here. There's going to be more enemies here. I use a shock on him, and then I use my anti-material rifle, which is very, very strong, and then use my anti-material rifle on this normal enemy as well, which worked. And then I threw a decoy bottle in the back just so he could follow that decoy bottle instead of getting close to me. And then I started shooting him with the Magnum, which was very effective. Very, very effective. And then there's a big cricket. Take him out. As soon as you do that, there's going to be more enemies coming out. So took out another cricket. Took out another normal enemy right here as well. Got the key. So we're pretty much almost done, about halfway now. So now I'm going to start using my Miramasa since there's going to be a lot of enemies. But I'm going to use my shock rifle or my electric bottle to shock the 2 iron heads. And then I was able to use a rocket launcher, kill them both. And then you're just going to see me use my rifle here a lot on all the iron heads just to take them out quickly, since it's going to be more effective than the Magnum. And then I just use the stealth cloak just to play it safe so they wouldn't get too close to me and hit me. So now I pretty much have the edge on them now, and that's pretty much what you guys want to do too as well. So that's why I'm showing this to you guys. So use a Magnum there just to take them out, the normal enemy quickly, but of course you're going to be using uh, your Magnum, and then I use my electric bottle into rocket launcher to take out those horde of enemies. And then I'm just going to take out this iron head with the rest of my rifle bullets, and that is it, you guys. Mission 6 complete. So all missions on Code Red on Gauntlet 5 completed. Hope this video helped you guys out, and I will see you guys in the next Gauntlet. Thanks for watching.